Good morning, my Florida Gator friends. It's nice to see you all today. I've had so much fun getting to see a lot of you when we do our assessments, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of you, to meet with you and do your math and reading together and celebrate together how much your brain has grown this year, because you've all been putting in so much work, and I'm so proud of you, and it's so much fun to get to talk to you and see you do your learning like we would do at Prodeo. So we're going to get started with our morning meeting today. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. We're going to do our morning chant just like every day. Let me hear you saying this chant loud and proud, Gators, okay? You can say it with me or you can repeat after me like we would do at school. I am somebody. I was somebody when I came in. And I'll be a better somebody when I leave. I am powerful. I am strong. I deserve the education that I get here. I have things to do, people to impress, and places to go. I am somebody. Fabulous job, Gators. One of my favorite parts of every day is hearing you guys do the morning chant. And today we have cause to celebrate because we are 155 days smarter. That's a big deal, scholars. You've been learning together for 155 days. Okay, here's our morning message. Let's check it out. Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. Good morning, brilliant brains. You have come so far this year as scholars and as people. I am so excited to continue meeting with you for assessments today as you show your learning. What is one way you grew this year that you are most proud of? Love, Miss Murphy. So I want you to think in your brain about all the different things you've learned this year, all the different ways that you've grown. What's one thing that you're the most proud of, or one thing that you're really proud of in ways that you've grown this year? Take some time and think about it. Okay, so scholars, as some of you know, there has been a lot going on in Minneapolis this week. That's the city that we live in. And there's a lot of different ways of understanding what's going on. And maybe your parents have talked to you about it, you've talked about it in your families, but maybe some things are making you feel a little scared or a little unsure. And so we're gonna do a special read aloud during a morning meeting today. This is a story. It's not the news, but sometimes stories can help us understand stuff that's happening in real life. So I hope that this story is helpful for you. We're all gonna listen to it together. Ready? Share my sound with you.
Peace and welcome to our story time, brought to you by our Niagara Falls Underground Railroad Heritage Center and produced by the Atlanta School for Gifted Youngsters. You know, kids, reading is very important because through books you can learn about yourself and the world around you. Through our story time, we're going to share with you some amazing books, and I know you're going to enjoy today's story. So grab your healthy snacks, sit on back, and enjoy today's story. Something happened in our town. A child's story about racial injustice. By Marianne Solano, Marietta Collins, and Ann Hazard. Illustrated by Jennifer Zivian. This story is read with permission by Imagination Press. Something bad happened in our town. The news was on the TV, the radio, and the internet. The grown-ups didn't think the kids knew about it. But the kids in Miss Garcia's class heard some older kids talking about it, and they had questions. After school, Emma asked her mother, "Why did the police shoot that man?" "It was a mistake," said her mother. "I feel sorry for the man and his family." "Yes, the police thought he had a gun," said her father. "It wasn't a mistake," said her sister Liz. "The cops shot him because he was black." Emma was confused. "He is brown, not black," she said. "Some black people have dark brown skin and some have light brown skin," Emma's father explained. "Black usually means African American. Most of their ancestors were brought here from Africa as slaves." "I know what a slave is," said Emma. "That's when you have to do whatever the other person says." "Yes, slaves had to do whatever white people told them to do. Even after slavery ended, white people didn't let black people live where they wanted, go to school with white people, or vote." "Who are white people?" "White people came from places in Europe or Russia or other countries. We are white people, even though our skin is light tan." "Did our family do those bad things a long time ago?" Emma asked. "Yes," answered her mother. "Back then, many white people thought that they were better than black people, even though it wasn't true." Liz added, "Some white people still think most black men and boys are dangerous, even though they're not." "Was the man that got shot dangerous?" asked Emma. "No," her mother said. "Shooting him was a mistake. It was a mistake that is part of a pattern." "Like a pattern on my blanket?" Emma asked. "Yes, but this pattern is being nice to white people and mean to black people. It's an unfair pattern. Suppose you had a birthday party and invited everyone in your class except the black kids," her mother said. "How would the black kids feel?" "They would be sad," Emma said, "or mad. And you would be missing out because you never know who is going to be your best friend," said Liz. "And you can help others to be fair," said her mother. "Like telling Anna to stop teasing Ling about her name?" asked Emma. Her mother gave her a hug. "Yes, just like that." In another house, Josh asked his mother, "Can police go to jail?" "Yes," said his mother. "Why do you ask?" "That white policeman who shot the black man," said Josh. "Will he go to jail?" "What he did was wrong," said his mother. "But he won't go to jail," said his father. "Why not?" asked Josh. "Cops stick up for each other," said Josh's brother Malcolm. "And they don't like black men." Josh was confused. "Why not? Some police are black." "You're right," said his mother. "Uncle James is a police officer, and so is my friend Kenya." "There are many cops, black and white, who make good choices," said his father. "But you can't count on them to always do what's right." Malcolm added, "I can get stopped by the police just because I'm black, even if I don't do anything wrong." "That's not fair," Josh said. "What if it was a white man in the car? Would the police have shot him?" "They probably wouldn't even have stopped the car," said his father. "Sometimes white people are treated better than black people," said his mother. "But it's not right. Everybody should be treated fairly." Josh's mother gave him a hug. "We're proud of who we are. Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., and Nelson Mandela were strong and brave black leaders. They showed us that we can stand up for our rights and set good examples for others. They were treated unfairly, but helped others learn to be more fair. Some people haven't learned," said his father angrily. Why are you mad? Asked Josh. I'm mad that we're still treated poorly sometimes, but I can use my anger to make things better, said his father. Black people have a lot of power if we work together to make changes. I have power, Josh said, and I'm smart. His father smiled. You're right, his mother added. And you can change people's hearts by sticking up for someone who is not treated fairly. Like Malcolm sticks up for me when the kids tease me about my glasses? Josh asked. He tells them to step off. Just like that, his parents said. The next day, a new kid joined Emma and Josh's class. His name was Omad, and he was from a country far away. Omad didn't know where to sit or what to do because it was his first day in school. He talked a little bit, but it was hard to understand him. He said he was learning English. After lunch, the class went outside to play soccer. Daniel and Sophia picked kids to be on their teams. All of the kids were picked to be on a team except Omad. Daniel said Omad probably didn't know how to play because he was new. Sophia said Omad might not be good at soccer. Josh remembered what his mother said about sticking up for people who were treated unfairly. Emma remembered what her mother said about unfair patterns and birthday parties. All of a sudden, Omad wasn't alone. Emma and Josh were leading him to their team. We have enough kids on our team, Daniel said. We don't need him. But Josh was ready. Step off, he said. He's playing. Yeah, said Emma. We don't want to miss out. And just like that, Emma and Josh gained a new friend and started a better pattern in their school.
Okay, scholars, I hope you enjoyed that story. I know stories sometimes help me when I'm learning about other things in life, and stories can help us when we're dealing with something difficult or stuff that's hard to understand. Remember that if you're feeling scared or confused about things you're hearing, you can always talk to your families or another adult that you trust. And our classroom is also a space where you can talk about these things. So if you want to talk more about this, have your parents give me a call and we can set up a time and we can talk, okay? All right, and so today we have our work to do. So it's Tuesday, June 2nd. You're already watching your morning meeting. Next, you're gonna do 1 Dreambox lesson, 2 Lexia lessons, and then you're going to watch your phonics video and complete your workbook. And then you'll watch your math video and do your problem set. Today, our specials video is a tour of the Australian Zoo. You can use that as a brain break, or you can watch it when you're all done with your learning to celebrate. And today I'm going to continue doing assessments with many of you, so we will not have office hours from 1:30 to 2:30 like we normally do, but you are welcome to have someone in your family call or text me if you would like to talk or meet up, and we can make a time to do that today, okay? I want to hear from you guys, and I miss you so much. And remember that I'm thinking of you, and I always want to hear from you. So don't hesitate to reach out, have someone in your family text or call me, and I will be there, okay? Oh my goodness, it's so dark. I hope you have a wonderful day today, scholars, and I will talk to you soon. Good luck with everything.